everybody, I'm MaDonna from Mad Bees Quilt and Sew, and today I'm going to show you how to make bias binding using a fat quarter. It's simple, it's fast, and here we go. I used to think bias binding was really hard to make, and then I figured out a trick, and I've watched a few other videos and come up with a method to the madness. So this is a fat quarter. It doesn't matter what piece of fabric I use. It can be a rectangle, it can be a square, but it just needs to have edges, nice straight edges. I am going to take the selvage end and fold it in, and I'm going to take one of the other ends and fold it in. And see how these two line up perfectly to each other? That's what I need. So it doesn't matter if I do it way over here, just so these two edges are perfectly straight to each other. That creates the 45 and the 45 that I need on either end. Once I've done that, I'm going to take and rotate my fabric so that I'm on a straight line directly in front of me. I'm going to do a handkerchief fold. We've all done that, where we fold it up so we can wear it in our hair. We're going to fold it up and match the ends. We're going to fold it up and match the ends. That's as far as we're going to fold. Once we've folded it up like that, we're going to decide on the measurement that we want for our strips. I like to work with 2 1/4. You decide. I also never like to work with the real short pieces I get down here, but sometimes I have to. So I'm going to start cutting about midway. I'm going to use my ruler. I'm going to set it directly on the bottom so it's nice and straight across the line of the fabric there. Nice and straight. I will use my ruler and cut. I've gone right through. I'm just going to move that piece out of the way. I'm going to measure over to 2 1/4. Nice and straight, and I'm going to cut again and again. Once I've cut several cuts, I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do. 2 1/4, 2 1/4, and cut. 2 1/4, 2 1/4. And I have to check myself because, man, I can tell you I've done 2 1/2 a couple times when I'm doing this demo. Okay, there we go. I just am going to go across the piece of fabric until I've gotten as many strips as I'm going to need. And there we go. Move that out of the way, move that out of the way. I have 4 strips here now. I'm going to open them up, and you're going to see that they're very nicely on the bias. So see that great stretch it has. I'm going to look at this end right here, and I'm going to take one of my other strips and I'm going to match the other angle. So now I have the strip that I'm going to sew together. I'm just going to simply pick these up together, clean them up so they look nice. I want about 1/4 of an inch right here and 1/4 of an inch right here, and I'm going to sew across that edge. So we would sew from here to here. When that is sewn across, it's going to open up perfectly, and that's now going to be your strip for your binding. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you try making bias binding. Everybody have a great day, and remember, this is the place you want to be. Bye now.